This is the Cinepeer CF100 light stick from Zhiyun, and in this video, we'll see whether it's worth getting such a light tube. This light was sent in for a review. I wasn't paid any money and they don't get to see the review video if I post to YouTube. Now that has been said, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. The Cinepeer CF100 from Zhiyun is a high performance, full color 100 watt light that has a CC range of 2700 to 6500 Kelvin, a 360-degree HSI mode, and 6 built-in effects priced at $179. It is 502mm in length, 46mm in thickness, and 47mm in height. It comes in a well-padded box, and you find the light itself with its detachable band doors, a USB-C to C charging cable, diffuser cloth, a storage bag, and an instruction manual. Zhiyun says that it contains 324 pieces of lamp beads, a CRI of 96, and a TLC of 98. For build quality, the version of the CF100 I have here is off-white in color and appears to be made from very durable plastic. Weighing up to 940 grams, at the back of the light are grills for airflow, as it has 6 internal fans to keep it cool down and not overheat. So be very careful when using this light outdoors, as it is not rain or waterproof. There are more holes to the side of the light for airflow, and then to the front is obviously the very diffuse cover where the light bleeds from. You can see that Zhiyun took its time in designing this light, so props to the design team. Further down the body of the light, to one side is where you have both the DC and USB-C ports for charging. There is also a small screen and function controls to control the light. We have a 1/4 thread at the bottom of the end of the light, and that's all that there is if you wanted to mount this light. I am unaware of any other mounting accessories, and I think it would have been an added benefit if there were more mounting threads, maybe at the back or the body of the light. For power, the CF100 can be powered in 3 different ways: via the DC port, PD power delivery, or via the USB-C port. It features 6 2600 mAh batteries, providing over 1 hour of full power runtime in CCT mode. At 20% at 6500 Kelvin, the CF100 should run as long as 5 hours 30 minutes. It accepts a 24 volt input at 5 amperes and 20 volt 5 amperes via the USB-C port. Zhiyun claims that charging time for the CF100 is 2 hours 56 minutes via power delivery at 20 volt 1.2 amperes, 3 hours 3 minutes via DC at 24 volt. Controlling this light is easy and straightforward. To power it on, just press and hold the power button for a few seconds. It will ask you to rotate the wheel to power it on, and then just keep rotating till you see the Cinepeer logo, and then it's on. It's currently on 0% brightness. I'll just rotate the wheel once again to take it to 1% of brightness. Note that if the dial is not rotated, the light goes back off after a few seconds. Assuming you rotate the dial, you are now able to access the CCT, HSI, and effects mode. I'm not going to go in depth into how to control this light, but navigating the different modes can all be done directly from the control, as I earlier mentioned. Now, the CF100 has a mode called the Max mode, which uses a one-press function button. When engaged, the light goes as bright as 2600 lux at 1 meters. In this mode, the color temperature will be automatically set to 4300 Kelvin and can run as much as 31 minutes from a full charge. To disengage this mode, all you have to do is press the Max mode button again. You'll notice the light will dim down a tiny bit, and our option will be to rotate the dial anti-clockwise so that it will dim the light, taking it out of Max mode. So I'll show you that now. I'll press the Max mode. It's super bright now. I don't know if you can see. It's in Max mode. See how bright the background is, and I'll press Max mode again to disengage. It went down a tiny bit in terms of the brightness. I'll press Max mode again. It's in Max mode now, and I'll press it again and it goes a bit dim. I'll go back into Max mode and rotate the dial anti-clockwise just to bring it all down to 1%. So now it's at 4300 Kelvin. For fan noise, even though I've had this on for since the start of the video, since recording, the fans hasn't even kicked in. It's almost difficult to hear fans spinning even when they kick in, which for me is fantastic, as there would be very little worry about more addition of noise from cooling systems on set. In fact, I had to bring it very close to my ear to know that the fans were on when they kicked on. With no modifier at max mode, the CF100 produces a very even beam. There is multiple shadowing. This is how it looks when you have the band doors set at 45 degrees. This is how the light beam is with the band doors pointing forward. Results are the same once again, irrespective of the CCT, and you still get multiple shadowing. With the supplied diffuser applied on the band doors, this is what you get regardless of the CCT, but results are the same again with multiple shadowing. I like this light, I really do, but there are two things I think are missing from this light for me, and I wish I can see that in future versions of this light. Number one would be extra mounting options at the middle towards the rear of the light where you have the fan, so that would be easy to mount it or rig it up from like horizontally like this. Number two is Bluetooth. We are in 2024 where there is more than a handful of mobile apps. I do not see why Zhiyun has not implemented Bluetooth or installed Bluetooth in this light. It would be easier to have multiple of these lights rigged up and easily controlled via Bluetooth. Even though this would take the cost of the light higher, Bluetooth or wireless connectivity makes controlling lights like this a breeze. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I have left links where you can buy this high-powered, full-color RGB light in the description section below. It's your filmmaker. And remember, every new video keeps you and I connected. See you in the next one. Peace.